Our first guest tonight says Americans are really just beginning to learn about the true devastating effects of Obamacare and that it will only worsen as the law is fully implemented. Joining us now, Congressman Blake Farenthold, who serves on a number of committees, including Oversight and Government Reform and Judiciary. Congressman, good to have you with us. Let me begin with the President's reference today to most of those enrollees having not possessed insurance before. That is a headline because no one had ever made that assertion before in the administration or outside it.
Well, they seem to be able to come up with the numbers that best suit their narrative, so I'm suspect of everything that comes out. Hopefully with Ms. Sebelius' departure, we'll have somebody who can get down into the numbers, somebody from the budget department that actually can put on the green eyeshade cap and figure it out.
I want to turn to, as well with the departure of Sebelius, to actually the Eric Holder hearing at which Holder appeared before the Judiciary Committee. You refused to question him, and you suggested that you had some very reservations. Let our audience listen to what you had to say on that issue.
I don't think Mr. Holder should be here. He's in contempt of this body. I've called for his resignation. I've sponsored articles of impeachment. An American citizen had not complied with one of the Justice Department subpoenas. They would be in jail, not sitting here in front and testifying.
And the fact is, he testified and famously wagged. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we're going along like there's nothing wrong. There's something wrong. This man has been voted on the floor of the House in contempt of Congress, both civilly and criminally. What is he doing coming in, testifying as if nothing's wrong?
Well, your leadership should have that explanation. They invited him, did they not?
Well, we have a constitutional duty to provide oversight under the Department of Justice. So I think Chairman Goodlatte and the leadership wanted to do that. I would have done a different tack. I would have gone in and maybe brought in some of the underlings to testify. Obviously, Attorney General Holder has illustrated that he's not willing to come forward to Congress and give us the information that we need, and I'm suspect of anything he says. And again, we're eroding our own power in Congress by letting the administration stonewall us like they are right now.
Well, the administration is stonewalling on a host of scandals, including the IRS targeting scandal, the Justice Department surveillance of the Associated Press and Fox News, James Rosen in particular. The list goes on, fast and furious. The scandals mount up. The stonewall has remained intact. Let me ask you this. This is responding to your comment. Here is the Attorney General before the Reverend Al Sharpton's National Action Network. This is what he had to say, if we can put that up. The last 5 years have been defined by significant strides and by lasting reforms, even in the face of unprecedented, unwarranted, ugly, and divisive adversity. Look at the way the Attorney General, speaking of himself in the third person, was treated yesterday by a House committee. What Attorney General has ever had to deal with that kind of treatment? What is your reaction to the Attorney General's complaint?
Well, the Democrats were really good to Alberto Gonzales when he was there with Bush. The Republicans held Janet Reno's foot to the fire. When you're in that office, you should expect to be accountable to the American people. You're the American people's lawyer, not the president's lawyer. Your duty is to the American people. If the president needs legal help, go to the White House counsel. The Attorney General should be above this fray and be accountable to the people and accountable to the law.
Accountable to law. The fact is that this Attorney General has been held, as you point out, in contempt, civilly and criminally, but nothing has happened. A referral from the Congress to the Attorney General in the matter of Lois Lerner, the IRS official. What do you think will be the result?
Unfortunately, I don't think anything's going to happen with the criminal referral or the contempt proceedings that are underway in the House Government Oversight and Reform Committee. This Attorney General has proved he has nothing but contempt for Congress, and it's shameful.
Congressman Blake Farenthold, thank you for being with us. The president in New York